Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Misscliks D&D. If I can unmute the girls. There you are.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
So,
All right.
the party is currently in Kempen, having spoken with the town there, and you've decided to go... Did you decide to go to Krobos?
To go see the gnome that makes the lenses?
Right, the guy in Krobos. The gnome
And
was
we'll
nuts.
Wait,
The gnome
before
was
we
nuts.
leave, let's just establish that we think we covered everything over here. So, like, the whole Zatrid nesting fen, Ironside's birthplace, Ramalad, who doesn't matter, thing. Are we good?
Yes.
We're here right now, so...
Well, I can't think of anything, but you are the puzzle master, my sister.
I guess so. My character would be like, yes, of course. Me, I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, we are men and women of action. And as it pertains to me, I say we follow where we think there may be new action.
All right.
The only thing I can think of that there might still be is another tower in the nesting fen that we didn't find.
Yeah.
Well, I think we found everything.
Covered it all.
Mm.
We really went deep with that one. I feel like the only thing I can do that we can still uncover from that place is where the magical key went to. Jeez. So annoying.
Someday we'll find it.
Yeah.
The Rainbow Connection.
Also, I do have the magical frost radiating book that might have information in it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure who. Maybe we should have went to see Ramalad.
Well, he's on the way, so...
Should we stop by?
You will have to stop in Fenthik to rest anyway, unless you want to travel all night.
Oh.
But,
Sure, we can stop to see him, but I'm not giving him any of my firstborns.
No.
you guys hop
Indeed.
on your horses and head out to Fenthik. Well, first you pass through Wick War, about halfway through your day. You stop, get some food, and move on to Fenthik. When we get all the way to Krobos, I'll just charge you then for all the money that you spend on the way.
Okay.
You guys have at least like 20 gold each, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll just total it up at the end. So you pass through Warwick, get some food. It's a nice day out. You make the way all the way to Fenthik, where it starts to approach evening. You still remember the way to his place, so you stable your horses at the tavern known as the Drinking Bear, and head out to Ramalad in the woods. You come across the crazy old man in his hut again. Well, I mean, you come across his hut first. And is there anything you'd like to say before you get to the hut, or you going in?
I guess we're just gonna ask him to see if he can identify the magical frost radiating book. How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah.
Except if you have identify. Do you?
Oh, I totally forgot I could be using spells this whole time. I'm checking my books. Just a second.
Then again, if it's dangerous to open it, maybe we should let him open it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And even if, I don't think it's too much of a risk to let him know we have it. And if it does turn out to be a risk, we can certainly defend ourselves.
Yeah, we could let him open it. We can even warn him about the frost thing.
Yeah, sure.
I do have dispel magic still, so if needed, I could deactivate the book, probably. Maybe.
Well, let's not be too hasty. It could be powerful.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go in and see if he recognizes it.
Oh, my tea. Emma was actually doing tea the whole time. She's like, yes, let's go see that.
All right, you approach his door, and it is already wide open, and you see him squatting with his back to the door in front of the fire in the middle of the room.
Hello, Ramalad, old friend.
He turns around to look at you guys. Who are you?
You've met us before, although you may have forgotten. I am Adea, this is Arcas and Emma. We are sons and daughters of Verluna. Come to pay you another visit.
Uh-huh. Alright then. What do you
You
want
don't
of...
remember us?
What do you want of Romalad?
You don't remember us at all?
Many people seek my guidance and wisdom. Many people indeed.
I whispered to...
I do not remember.
I whispered to Adea, we should have taken the deal. He would have forgotten.
Yeah, this is interesting information indeed. We've come upon a certain spell book, and we were wondering if you may be willing to
Spell
take a look at it.
books? Yes, I will take a look at this book. Bring it to me. He beckons you into his hut and shuts the door behind you guys when you leave. There is a crackling fire in the middle that provides some light and some warmth for you. Other than that, the sun is starting to set.
Did we... Oh, we already stabled our horses, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, Emma, you look a bit vacant at the moment, but as soon as you snap out of it, could you show our friend the spellbook?
Yes! I can! Here's the spellbook. Beware, however, as I believe it is radiating magical frost.
Interesting. He brings the book over to a table. It's still wrapped in cloth and sets it down. And the crickets outside start to come out as the sky just gets darker and darker. Because, he's out in the woods on top of being sunset.
On top of a big hill that actually is called the Bird's Nest, yes.
Yeah. He unfolds the book and notices its dark blue binding and the cold coming off of it and goes, Where did you find this, young woman?
Don't just give him information. I mean...
Your sister is a clever one, is she not?
I mean, if this man does not remember who we are, and when we told him we were in the service of the gods, one cannot be sure that he would use information given freely for only good. As such, we must trade information at its face value, which I'm sure our friend knows very well.
Interesting.
So we will tell you if you actually tell us what this book is.
Fair enough. You tell me and I tell you, one for another.
And then I whispered to Arcas, we might get it for free.
Okay.
So tell us about this book, friend.
No, you tell me where you found it first, and then I tell you what it is. My thirst for knowledge cannot be quenched. Tell me now.
We found it. I look at the two, so they have a chance to stop me. And I say, in the bird's nest.
Where's the bird's nest? Which bird did you find it in? Was it in the
I give
nest
you a
of a
nod,
rock?
I'm like,
Huh?
Where? Which
Sorry.
bird's nest? Where?
Oh, you didn't hear the tales of the bird's nest.
You mean the bird's nest? The fabled bird's nest? The one that
Yes.
that created the swamp?
Yes, that bird's nest.
It doesn't exist. I've searched for it myself.
Oh, yes, it does. It's just hidden.
Interesting.
And that's where we found the book.
Well, that makes a great deal of sense. This book is an old one. It comes from one of the first archmages that ever walked the land. An elf. It is said that he wrapped all of his books in night blue binding like this, and cursed them all so that no one but he could open them.
Was he a
Without the
good
key.
or a bad person?
He was one of the first. There are few things survive from that time that are true, but they all have bits of truth about them. I doubt he was either a good or a bad man. Probably did many of each.
and so then the powers, or the magic contained in this book is very powerful.
Perhaps. If it's one of his books, they are all guarded as such. This could be his diary for all I know. It could be his most powerful spells.
And no one has ever been able to open them before?
No. A few have been collected. How you come across one that hasn't been is quite a mystery. They can be opened if you have the right key.
Dun, dun, dun!
Key?
I
But
started
where
looking
would
for
one
a
include a
literal
key?
hole for a key in the book, Neil.
There's
While being
not.
careful. Fuck, that would have been so nice.
What do you mean by key, my friend?
A magic key of sorts.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's more of a knowledge than anything else. Once you know the key, you may open the book.
Like a password?
Something like that.
Well, let's go back to the sage.
To the what? Sorry.
The sage. Because the sage might know more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't go see that fool Newt. He stands inside all day doing nothing. If you do not live, you do not breathe, you do not know anything for real. Newt is a scruffy, stupid old man.
Well, he was able to read the letter that we asked you to read a few weeks back.
Indeed.
Now, what do you want in exchange for this book?
Oh,
Trade it.
Are
I
you
don't think we
sure?
can give the
I don't
book
think
away.
you can use this, and I certainly can. I would give you anything you want for this.
Anything.
You may have my house.
your firstborn.
I have no sons nor daughters, and I doubt I will get any soon, unless you'd like to.
Thank you for the kind offer, but no. We would like to keep this book, but should we ever look to part with it, you will certainly be top on our list.
No, I must have this. What do you want? Name your price.
No, we can't give this.
Anything.
We want
Seems
godship.
invaluable.
All three of us full godship.
Yeah, that. Good point, sister. I mean,
Everything has a price in this world. What? Do you have someone you need to see dead?
No, I just told you the price. Get all three of us full godship.
Be reasonable. There must be something that you would give away this book for.
That's it.
No.
It's the only thing we want.
yeah, we literally have only one goal in life.
I literally care about nothing else.
And do good, sister. Don't forget, right?
Well, yes, all in the pursuit of becoming a god. I mean,
If you give
I
me
don't-
this book, I can grant you an audience with anyone in the world you need.
do you know if you could find the,
Who's the?
I
Tell
don't
me
know,
who this
who is
man
they? Who are they?
You must give me more
should
than
we
a
show him
name.
the letter? Let's show him the letter.
Show me. I must see.
Yeah.
I must
Isn't it
understand.
too much information? What's the color of its robes, Neil?
They are red.
So he's a neutral wizard.
I don't feel threatened. I say this aside, so like quietly. I don't feel threatened by this person, so if it does turn out that he's trouble, I don't think we'll have too much trouble dispensing of his trouble, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
Alright, let's show him the note. But I really don't think we should part with the book, to be honest. If he wants to stay around the book, though, he can join us on our quest.
That's a good idea.
I say that openly. Looking at him going, you would stay around the book?
Yeah, how do you feel about that? You can join our party and hang out with the book.
I wink at him again. Second wink. First wink was for firstborn.
I need the book to study. I cannot move from place to place. I need to sit in it with the library.
No,
Let me
I don't
study
think
it
we're willing
alongside
to part.
you. We can unlock the secrets together.
Can you open it?
I do not have the key, but we could find it. I
How
know
would we
someone
find
who
it?
has it, who knows it.
It is possible
We can
that the
force it
spells
out
held
of
within. Force it out of him?
Wrench it from his lungs.
And who is this?
He is a sorcerer of sorts. He lives to the north in a town, in a city named Porton. Jen says, looking up the map.
No, I'm typing the info.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wrote Porton, and I'm about to
teasing
be
you.
ready. I'm taking notes.
Just giving
here.
you a hard time in life.
Porton, sorcerer that can tell us the key to open the evil necromancer book. See? Easy. Oh, actually, it's not an evil necromancer book anymore. The elf archmage, dark blue book. See? Notes. Porton! You were saying Porton something.
Yes, he lives in Porton. I will say no more.
The spells in that book could, I suppose, help us do good. Although I fear that we must follow this person before we pursue other such knowledge.
Huh?
Basically, I don't know if we have time.
Yeah, I feel like it's something we might have to do after we actually try to deal with the emerald.
Have it your way. Get out of my house. I want nothing to do with you. Get! Shoo!
He gives us the book back, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just sitting on the table right now.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, goodbye.
Okay. He ushers you
Well, that
out of
was
his
weird.
house. And you guys head back to the actual town of Fenthic to go to bed. Unless there's anything else you guys like to do, we will continue on the road.
Let's continue.
I'm good. Ooh! What if... Okay. Before I go to bed, Neal, I asked my sisters to come with me. And brother. And they're not actually my sister and brother, but whatever.
You asked the rest of the party to come with you. Okay.
Yeah. To the astral window again. Try to get more info about this.
What's that again?
Yeah, it's the window where we saw the Luckstone at first.
Okay. I also think we forgot to ask him questions about the bird nest, by the way.
No, he said the bird nest, and he was like, no, that doesn't exist. I've looked everywhere for it. And then we told him.
Yeah, but we should have asked him questions about...
Well, he also seems to believe it's the thing that spawned the swamp. Spawned the swamp, yes. And so I guess it's really clear that Bird's Nest is actually the necromancer's hut thing. I feel.
Alright.
Because it's the legend. Sounds about right.
Sure. I still think we could have dug there. But let's do the window thing.
You can go back and use your charisma to chat with them. Maybe you'll have more.
We'll probably forget by tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Let's just go tomorrow morning. Just play. Maybe we shouldn't all go. Maybe you just go and we don't bring the book so we can forget about that. And we just talk about Bird's Nest.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay. You guys go to... You guys...
Wait,
to do the
astral
astral window.
window. Astral window.
Okay, so you... Where are you when you're casting Astral Window? In your bedroom?
In the bedroom with my party members.
Okay. Let me just find the right...
I feel like it might help us get more info.
Does this... 1 second. It's not working. I'm trying to find the track in mind on Tabletop Audio.
So I just have to state the subject's name, and then the specific creature or object will may be viewed in the window. I can do more than one during a spell.
Okay. So, you cast the spell, and before you appears that same window, the 5x3 window in front of you. It is just gray before you all over the place, and pretty soon it starts swimming in front of your view, moving around, just kind of buzzing past. And what is the name that you say?
Looking at my list. I guess we don't have the name of the elf archmage, and I need the name of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Do we have anything we need to inquire about? I can't do chestnut and walnut. We won't find them. But if I say bird's nest, I guess it doesn't work for locations, right?
No.
What about emerald? I don't know.
That's too general, I think. Oh.
What about the necromancer emerald? I don't know.
Does that work? Okay,
Yeah,
I
there.
do.
What do you do?
But if I can see them, they can see me, is what's written in the spell. But I guess whatever.
He says,
I do.
It's just the same swirling mist as before. The same swirling grayness.
all right, well, good try. Let's go to bed.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing specific we want. Alright. Closing portal.
Okay. And then it disappears. And you guys go to bed. You wake up the next morning and head back towards, what's his name, Brahmalad's hut. And you come across it, and the door is shut.
What do you mean it wasn't shut?
I mean, it's the door's closed. You know, you come to his house.
We knock.
Yeah. You knock at the door, and there is no reply.
Oh shit, Ramalad. No,
Maybe he went shopping.
What if he's doing sneaky things?
I try to check by a window.
Yeah, you look around the house. There's a couple of windows that you poke your head in, because there's no glass. You can just poke your head in the house. And it's empty. House is empty. You look around the nearby areas, and the whole his property is empty. He's not here.
He literally took everything?
No. I mean, the stuff is there, but he's not there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I thought it was empty.
No.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
empty
thought.
of people, devoid of humans.
Okay.
He's out. He could be in town. He could be anywhere. Anywhere but here.
I think as long as we have the book in our possession, I don't think he's much of a danger. So let's continue with our plan.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Cue walking music.
You hop back on your horses, and you take off. And you were heading all the way to where are you going? Hoskar? No, not Hoskar. What's the damn town
The
name?
place with the gnome with nuts.
Yeah,
Krobos.
the gnome with the nuts. There we go.
Krobos.
Krobos. It's a long trip. I think it takes you. Let me count out the days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to take you 9 to 12 days, depending on the weather.
Is it north or south? Or
It is south. It is south, and then it curves eastward. You go south for like 80 miles or so, and then you head east for like a couple hundred miles. So it's going to take you I mean, you got 2 horses, so you can go pretty quickly, but it's still going to take you the better part of a week and a half. Maybe
can I
up to
read
2
while
weeks.
I ride?
Mm-mm. If you had a carriage that you were riding in, maybe, but not on horseback. It's too bumpy.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do it.
Cool. You take off and you go, and then for some reason it's not working. It's all right. Doesn't matter. You guys take off. It is a fairly long journey, as I said before, about a little less than 2 weeks. And after a couple of days, the weather starts to turn foul. Dark clouds roll in, and storms break out.
Sorry, Neil. I just remembered what I thought the guy was.
Go ahead.
Ramalad, even though it's not Ramalad. or maybe it was, the mayor Bruntus or something.
Yeah.
He told us that the necromancer was talking about a man, asking him if he knew a man that I thought was named Ramalad.
Okay.
So I feel like we got our informations mixed. Because, like, I'm referring to that, and you're telling me Ramalad is the wizard, but I bet it's not, and I bet it was really the man that the necromancer was looking for.
What did the necromancer say?
I'm pretty sure the necromancer was asking the mayor, Bruntus, if he knew of a man named Ramalad, and Bruntus was like, I don't know anyone, and he really didn't. You don't remember that at all?
Thinking.
I'm lost.
I'm lost.
Nobody remembers that? There's no way. Chat, please.
Chat, please.
Look at the VODs, chat. Look at the VODs, chat. I can't have invented all of that.
You might have invented all of that.
No way. I'm not that creative.
It's just I zone out with all the names and stuff, so I'm really really ADD.
Yeah.
So it's
You're really
wrong,
channeling
wrong,
Arcas.
It really helps when you have like a character sheet in front of you and a pencil, and then you can like jot notes down. It's way easier than keeping notes on a computer. If you guys feel like it in the future, whatever.
Yeah, someone
I'll
said
do
the
that.
necromancer did mention Ramalad. See, I'm pretty sure the wizard's name is either not Ramalad or we're missing with the same character. Which is not what I think.
Well, whatever I have said is canon. So if you can't remember, then it's a non-issue.
No! I'm remembering! Chat is remembering.
What is chat remembering for you?
They're remembering Ramalad and the necromancer mentioning
I
the
think
name
you've
of someone.
Put false memories into their brains. I think you've suggested things that never happened that they're like, oh yeah, that totally happened.
No way. I'm sure the mayor told us the name of a man that the necromancer was inquiring about, asking him, like, do you know him? Do you know him? And he was like, no, I don't. And he really didn't.